Welcome to this deep stretch power flow class. Please check with your medical advisor if you're not sure if this class is for you. And at any time as we move through the practice, if the body or the breath feels strained, uncomfortable, please take a break or just cease and desist and do something that serves you a little better today. All right, so we're going to start in child's to center. Whatever child's position you like, knees together, knees apart, head resting on the floor, or perhaps the fists, the hands. Just settle into, open up that lower back before we start. And I invite you to take some nice, easy breaths into the back of the body. Just bringing your awareness into the space you occupy, into this time, this place that you've set aside for yourself. Soften the face, relax the jaw, soften through the neck and shoulders, and let's take a couple more nice, easy breaths here, just creating a sense of inner spaciousness. Good. And then let us walk both hands over to the right. If you want, you can place the left hand on top of the right hand and just breathe into that left side of the body. Couple of breaths. Good. Inhale as you come back to center. Exhale, move the hands to the other side if you want. Placing right on top of left. Couple of breaths as you soften there, breathing into the right hand side of the body. And then inhaling back to center. Good, and we'll push up to hero's pose. Settle those shoulders. Good. As you're ready, let's inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, come into your upward cat. Exhale, arch cat. We'll do about 3 of these, just to warm up that spine. Good. Lift the heart through here, slide the shoulders back. As you exhale, round out, belly to spine. Good. 1. Come back to the upward cat. And as you exhale, move the hands a little forward, flip the toes and push back to a bent knee, baby downward dog. Let's walk that dog, just warming up the back of the legs. Good. All right, so from here, we're going to inhale the right leg just a little. Exhale, step it through. Coming into a crescent lunge up on the back toes. And then just drape the front line of the body over that right leg, knees over ankle, relax the neck. Good. And then leaving the left hand on the ground, we're going to inhale, pick up the right arm. It can stay here or fully extend for a twist. Pushing up through that left thigh, breathing. Good. One more breath here. And then take it down. Good. We're going to inhale, step back to downward dog. Good. Exhale. Inhale, drop to the knees. We're back in upward cat. Exhale. Back to child's. Take a couple of breaths. Good. On the inhale now, bring the hands up. Rise up to camel. Exhale. Back to where we started. Good. Let's do the other side. Breathing in, coming up. Lift the heart. Bow down as you exhale. Good. Cow cat. 3 of these. Breathe it in. Good, inhale, slide the shoulders back. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. Good, one more. Good. On this upward cat, move the hands forward, flip the toes, exhale, we're back into downward dog. Perhaps going a little deeper here if you're comfy. Good, one more breath here. Next inhale, left leg up and through into that crescent lunge, but on the right toes. And again, just drape that front line of the body over that thigh. Relax the neck and shoulders. And then as you're ready, leave the right hand on the ground. Inhale, left coming up, elbow bent, all that arm straight. Trying to bring that right shoulder towards the left thigh. Pushing up through the back of the right thigh, breathing, smiling in the face of this posture. Good, inhale, really reach through those fingers. Exhale, take it down. Good, inhale, downward dog. Exhale, good, breathing in, coming back to the knees in an upward cat. Exhale, extended child's, couple of breaths here. Good, slide the hands by the knees and on an inhale, coming all the way back up, perhaps a little back bend. Exhale, sitting down. Good, we're going to do that again with a slightly different twist. So as you're ready, inhaling, coming up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, upward cat. Exhale, arch cat. From this upward cat, we're going straight into downward dog. Take the hands a little further forward. Good, take a breath in and out. Next inhalation, right leg up. Exhale, take it through. Good, so we're going to place the right hand on either the outside or the inside of the right leg, whichever feels best for you. I prefer the inside. And we're going to peel open the left arm. So the trick to not being too wobbly here, and it is wobbly, is to push that right knee and the right arm against each other. Good. Find that breath. This is a tough one. Nice work. Inhale, really reach for the left fingers. Exhale, coming down. Hands framing that foot. Inhale, back to downward dog. Good. Inhale, drop the knees. Upward cat. Exhale, child. Inhale, moving a little faster now, all the way up to camel. Exhale. Good. Let's do the other side. Nice work. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, upward cat. Exhale, round it out. Good. Another upward cat, hands a little forward, flip the toes, exhale. Downward dog, good, take a breath there. Good, inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, stepping it through. Good, high lunge. So left hand either outside or inside the left foot. Maybe walking that left foot out a little. Opening up through the right elbow, perhaps right arm up. Breathing. Are we breathing? Good. Pushing up through that back thigh. Good, engage the core. Inhale, really reach through those right fingertips. Exhale, bring that down. Frame the foot with the hands. Good, inhale, downward dog. Exhale, knees down. Inhale, upward cat. Exhale. Let's take a couple of breaths in child's here, checking in. Good. Slide the hands by the knees, and on the next inhalation, coming up to camel, maybe a back bend. Exhale. Back to heroes. Nice work. Hopefully we're a little warmed up. Okay, so we're going to come a little bit more to the middle of the mat for this sequence. And I call this the donkey kick vinyasa, so it's really great for the glutes, thighs, and we'll just see how we go. All right, so we'll come to our hands and knees. We're going to start with the right leg. We're going to inhale, take it out behind us, lift up the head and the heart. Exhale, round out, knee to the forehead. Just towards the forehead, does not have to touch. So we'll do about 7 more of these. So the inhalation, we've got a little back bend. The exhale, we're rounding out, just like in cow cat, but with the leg being added in. So you're really, really long as you inhale, head to toe. Exhale, rounding out. Good, we have 4 more. Just flowing with that breath. Good, here's 2. Last one. Nice. So from here, come with that leg back out behind you. We're going to do a little crossover here. So we inhale just where we are. We exhale, we cross that right leg over. We turn to look at it, dipping the elbows a little into a push-up. Inhale, straighten the arms up, look forward, leg out behind. Exhale, little crossover push-up. Good, let's do about 6 more. Breathing, smiling. Good. So, this feels a little innocuous at first, but you'll soon start to feel the work in that left glute. Maybe it's just me. Good, let's do 3 more. Should be feeling a little heat now. Building some strength, some prana. Good, last one of these coming up. Good. All right, so we're just gonna add on to that now. We're gonna take that right leg and bend it, so you were trying to touch the left shoulder with the heel, and then we're gonna kick it out to the side. Inhale, sweep it around, bend it. Exhale, kick it out to the side. I'll just turn so you can see that. So we bring it back and behind, bent, kick it out to the side straight. Good, we're really getting into those glutes now. Good, you can even turn the head to look over that left shoulder at that foot. Let's try 3 more. How's that left hip? Good, here's 2. Here's our last one. Good, come to center. Actually, I'm gonna turn this way. We're gonna drop that right leg. I'm just gonna change sides so we look like we're doing the same. Take that right leg out to the side. Give the hips a little pat to the head, good. So we're gonna come into a gate vinyasa now. So the right hand is on the right leg. Inhale that left arm up. Exhale, let's just take a couple of breaths in gate, catch the breath. Enjoy that beautiful stretch through the left side of the body. All right, and then very gently, we're gonna inhale, come up. I'm gonna exhale over to a reverse gate and just have a little static stretch there. Tall from those right fingertips down to the toes. Keep that right shoulder sliding down, good. And then we're gonna vinyasa here. So we'll inhale up, exhale over. Cartwheel, inhale. Exhale, so there's a little add-on you can do with the right leg if you're so minded. So as you're ready, when we come here, you can pick it up or not. Breath will tell you, body will tell you. Good, so let's flow through this. Leg up or down, it doesn't matter. Your body, your practice. Good. Listening to that breath, letting this be just a beautiful synchronization of movement with your breath. Good, so we're going to do 1 more and then we're going to see if we can pause in that reverse gate and maybe hold that leg up for 3 breaths. Take it down at any point if you need to. Find the breath engaging through that core, yes? Might be wobbly, it's all good, as long as we're breathing. All right, inhale, really reach through that arm and leg. Exhale, take it down, coming to all fours and shaking out behind you, whichever leg needs it the most. Good. And then take the first leg, flip the toes, push back, stretching the sole of that foot. Relax the head, good. Back to all fours, take the other toes back and flip them. Again, pushing back into that. Breathing. Good. All right, let's just give the wrists a little break. Sit back. You can always sit back, flipping the toes and stretch them, pressing the backs of the hands together. Maybe making some little figure eights. Good, let's go the other way. Shake it out and let's get ready to do that left leg. All right, so back to hands and knees. Inhale, long, long and lean. Exhale, round it out. Good, let's do about 7 more. Reaching, rounding, breathing in as you lengthen. Exhale as you round that back. Good. 4 more. Beautiful. Here's 2. Last one. Good. Staying with that left leg out. We're going to do our crossover push-up. So breathe in. Exhale. Left leg over right. Turn to look to the right. Dip down. Inhale. Straighten up. Lift the head. Exhale. Elbows down towards the earth. Good. Keep the elbows from flaring. The forearms are traveling straight back. Good. How are we doing? Are we breathing? How's that right leg? Good. Let's do a couple more. Good. Coming up for our variation. Now we're going to bend the left knee. Look over the right shoulder of that foot maybe. Good. And then kick it out to the side. Inhale. Bend. Exhale. Straighten. Kick it out. Good. Kind of like a cat or a dragon with a big tail. Good. I know that right hip is probably screaming at you. We have about 4 more to do, but take a break if you need. Good. Here's 2. Good. Last one. Nice work. Good. And then bring it down. And then we're going to take that left leg out to the side. Perhaps just give those wrists a squeeze. And then just pat out those poor hips and thighs. Good. Let's get into our gate sequence here. So left hand's on that left leg. Inhale up the right. Exhale. Let's just take a couple of breaths here. Just to sort of reassemble ourselves, checking in with neck and shoulders. Find that breath. Good. All right. So let's inhale up. Exhale, take a static stretch. Just for a couple of breaths. Trying to make a long sort of line of yourself down that left side roll, the shoulders back. Good. And then let's vinyasa here. So we'll inhale up. Exhale. Let's just do a couple with the leg down so you can see how it feels. And then next time we come over onto that right hand, if you want to lift that left leg, go ahead. Good. Let's keep moving here with that breath. Check in with the face. That doesn't need to be doing yoga too. Good. Just enjoying the space this brings, particularly through that right hand side of the rib cage. Good. So we'll do 3 more, and then we'll see if we want to hover that leg in a little static posture. Good. Nice work. All right, so here's our last one, traveling through. Coming down, you can keep that left leg down, or perhaps we'll hover here for 3. So opening the chest, sliding the shoulders back. Breathing, breathing. Nice work. Good. This too shall pass. I know that left thigh is probably howling. Good. Inhale, really lengthen. Exhale, take it down, all 4s, sending out whichever leg needs a shake first. Good. Then the other. Good. And then pushing back, flipping the toes, stretch. Good. Other side. Nice work. All right, so let's just sit back again, whatever the wrist needs here. Good, maybe some little fist rotations. So we're going to come back to downward dog and keep moving on with our practice. So, as you're ready, back to downward dog. We won't be here long. Let's inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step through to a lunge. Again, we're up on those back toes. Good, just take a moment here. Then as you're ready, we're going to put all the weight into that right foot. We're going to try and float the left foot and cross it behind the right. Good. Both feet on the floor. I'm just going to face forward here. Good. So we're going to inhale, come to halfway. Exhale, come down, just feeling that stretch through the legs. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, halfway, shoulders slide back, flat back. Exhale, down. Good. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, down. Good. Inhale, we're going to come all the way up here. Good, with the legs still crossed. Good. Take hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Settle the shoulders. Good. Breathe in, grow tall, zip up the legs. We're exhaling over to the right. We're going to take a couple of breaths here in this side bend. Nice. Feeling the work through the legs. Good. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming down. And then very gently, we're going to fly that back leg out behind us, stepping back into the lunge. Bring the other leg to join it. We're back in downward facing dog. Good. We're going to chaturanga here. So as you're ready, inhale to plank. You can drop the knees if you need. Let's try a couple of breaths here. Engaging that core. Strong through the legs, pushing through the soles. Good. Breathe in. Exhale. Chaturanga down. Good. Inhale. Cobra. Or up dog, whichever suits you. We'll take a couple of breaths here. Slide those shoulders back. Good. Next inhalation, downward dog. Exhale. Good. Catch the breath. Nice work. All right. Let's do the other side. As you're ready, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step through for the lunge. Just settle in there. Make sure the knee and the ankle are lined up. Good. And then on the inhalation, we're going to float the right leg behind the left, stepping up. Good. Settle into your forward bend, and then inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, all the way down. Good. 2 more of those. Breathing in, halfway. Exhale, all the way down. 1 more. Good. Inhale, coming all the way up. Grab a hold of the right arm with the left hand, and then we're going to bend over to the left. Good. Engaging through the core, strong through those feet. Finding your balance in this tough little side bend. Good. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, fly down. And then very gently step the back leg into that lunge, and then from there we're straight back to downward dog. Let's chaturanga. So inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Couple of breaths here, just checking in. How's the neck? How's the face? How are those shoulders? Good. As you're ready, let's inhale, rolling back. Exhale, downward dog. Nice work. All right, so let's keep going. We're going to inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, stepping it through. Again, we're in our crescent lunge. We're going to load that weight into that front thigh and take the hands, palms up, sweeping behind you. Neck is long and shoulders are back. Good. So from here, we're going to inhale, lift the torso off the thigh. Exhale, lie the torso down, palms up. We're going to do 4 more. Palms face each other as you lift up. Good. Exhale, lie the torso down, palms behind. Good. Couple more. So if you're wobbly, maybe just take that right foot a little further out to the right. Good. Coming for our last one here. I know this is work for that right thigh. Good. Inhale up. And as you exhale, drop both arms out into a cowboy surrender. And just take a few breaths in a little back bend there with the heart lifting. Good. All right, so take a nice breath in. Exhale. Hands down, back to downward dog as you breathe in. And then let's chaturanga. Nice work. Plank. Coming down. Your back bend of choice.
Back to downward dog. Nice. All right, let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, stepping through to your high lunge. Good. Loading the weight up onto that front thigh. Palms up and behind you. Good. Let's go. 5 of these. Breathing in, palms face each other. Torso lifts. Exhale, lie the chest down. Good. Powering up that front thigh. Good. Using your core. Using that breath. Nice work. Good, so we have one more, and then we'll come into our little open-hearted stretch. Drop the elbows, spread the fingers, lift the heart. Couple of breaths here. Good. One more breath in. Exhale, windmill down. Step back. Good. Chaturanga, plank. Coming down. Couple of breaths in your back bend of choice, cobra or up dog. Nice work. Good. Back to downward dog. Exhale. Good. How are we doing? So, this is where it's going to get a little interesting. We're going to throw a little eagle into the mix here. So, as you're ready, we're just going to start this sequence just like the last one. So, inhale, right leg. Exhale, step through. Good. And we'll come up into our lunge with those arms back. Good. So now, we're going to take the left arm and take it underneath the right. And you can either bring the back of the hands together, or maybe you can wrap the palms in full eagle. It doesn't matter. Good. So we're going to load the weight into that right leg. And you're going to start to walk up into an Eagle Warrior 3. Good. This is a tough one. So don't worry if it's wobbly. You can always leave those back toes down. Good. So from here, bend the right leg and bring the left toes onto the top of the right foot. Good. Just going to spin around. So you can stay here to sit down in eagle. If it's available today, you can wrap those left toes around the right calf and then sit down as deeply as you wish. We're going to take 3 breaths here in eagle. Nice work. Don't worry if you wobble. Just give yourself a wink and come back into the posture if you can. Good. One more breath here. Good. And then we're going to unwrap the legs. Send that top leg back. Coming back into our lunge. And then we'll chaturanga. Downward dog. Good. Plank. Drop down. Back bend. Breathe in. Exhale. Downward dog. All right. Are we ready to do the other side? Let's inhale, lift that left leg. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, up on the back toes. Draw the arms down, nice open heart. Good, so this time the right arm is going to go underneath, and you can just give yourself a hug or bring the back of the arms together. Otherwise, you can bind the palms in eagle. Good. Loading up that front leg. Scooching off the back toes to see if you can maybe fly in a Warrior 3 Eagle. Good, breathing. Nice. All right, bend that front knee. Start to straighten up the torso as you bring the back toes onto the top foot. Good, so you can stay here, or you can wrap that right leg for eagle. And then we're going to sit down as far as we're comfortable, and we're going to take 3 breaths. Nice work. This is a tough sequence. Good. Couple more. Good. And then as you're ready, unwrap the legs, float that right leg back, undo the arms, coming back into the lunge. Good, back to downward dog. Chaturanga, plank. Lower down with some control, good. Up dog or cobra. Downward dog, good. Couple of breaths here, check in. And then as you're ready, let's inhale, drop the knees. Come to a little bit of an upward cat. And then exhale, just float back into child's, knees together or apart for a couple of breaths. Just to check in. See how you're doing. Good, take a couple more breaths there. Good, and then very gently we're just going to come up to standing, if we're still in one piece. All right, so we have a little one-legged chair sequence with a bit more of Warrior 3, so it is a challenging practice. Let's see how we go. All right, so we're going to take all of our weight into the left leg. Good, we're going to take the arms up overhead, and we're going to kick out that right leg and sit down a little deeper perhaps, or a little shallower. See how that left leg feels. Good. Here's our one-legged chair. Arms can be here if it's too much to have them here. Good. Couple more breaths here, trying to lift that right leg a little higher. Nice, all right. And then we're going to straighten the left leg and kick the right leg out behind, arms out in a T position to a Warrior 3. Like you're flying. Good. We're going to take a couple more breaths here. Steady as you go. Good. All right. So inhale, bend that left leg. Bring the hands to prayer as you come up a little straighter. And we're going to cross the right leg over the left in a figure 4. Good. And then we're going to sit down, bending that left knee to open up that right hip, trying to gently encourage that knee down towards the floor. This is a tough one, so find the breath that'll help you balance. Relax the face. All right, so we're going to take the left hand to the left hip, take the right peace fingers, take a hold of the right big toe. Start to straighten that standing leg, and you're going to see if you can bring that right leg a little out to the side. Good. So you can stay right here if this is plenty for you. If you want to try, you can see if you might be able to extend that right leg. You can even take the left arm out. Good. Couple of breaths in whatever version of this suits you. Then we're going to see if we can swing that leg to the front. So if you're here, just bring that knee to the front. Good. Let go of the toe if you have a hold of it, and just extend that right leg in front of you. Trying to lift it higher for a couple more breaths. I know it's work. We're building some strength here. Good, and then very gently, again with some grace, some control, lower that right leg down. Hands to prayer, little toe rise. Good, shake it out. See how you're feeling. Good, just see how left and right sides feel compared to each other. They're both working in that sequence. All right, so let us do the other side. So coming to the top of the mat. Let's inhale the arms up. Good, and as you're ready, we're going to load all the weight into the, I think it's the right leg, but whichever one you didn't do before, kick up the left. Good. Trying to lift it a little higher as you sit a little lower. Good. Breathing, trying to keep that lifted leg straight. And then start to straighten up. Hands come out to a T position. Take that lifted leg back for Warrior 3. Good. Breathing. Good. So, bring the hands to prayer. And we're going to come up and we are going to cross that left leg, I hope it's the left leg, over the right ankle. Good, and we're gonna bend that right knee and stretch that left hip. Good. Forgive me if I got my left and rights mixed up. I am so bad at that. Good. So, sitting down into your little figure four balance here. Good. So we'll take the right hand to the right hip. Left peace fingers grab that left big toe. We're going to see if we can straighten up that standing leg, straighten up the torso, and maybe take that left knee out. If you want to try, if your hamstrings are okay today, you can see if that left leg will extend, maybe balance out with the right arm. Taking a couple more breaths here, in whichever version of this balance suits you, honestly, today. Then we'll take that leg to the front. Good, let go of the toes if you have them, arms are up. Keeping that leg as high as you can. Try not to lean backwards, yes? Shoulders are still over hips. Both legs as straight as possible. One more breath here, nice work. Slowly bring that left leg down, hands to prayer. Good, a little rise up on the toes. Calm down, and then just take a moment, drop the gaze, and check in. How are the legs? How's the energy? How's the heat? How's the breath? Just see if you can settle it down just one level. Good, because we have a little core work to do on the floor, you'll be pleased to know. So coming down, this might feel nice after all the leg work. Good, so we're going to come into boat. So lots of versions of this depending on how you're feeling now. So the sort of modified version is to just drop back a little, but keep the legs low. Otherwise you can come into half boat. If you're feeling like it, you can be in full, and we're simply going to take the hands to one side and then the other, kind of like you're kayaking, right? So you can be here, you can be here. And we'll do a few of these. Good, to build some strength. Good. So twisting means we're engaging those obliques, those muscles at the side of the belly. Good, let's do about 3 more each side. Nice work. Good, last couple. Good, and then just take a moment, give the legs a hug. Good, let's come to half boat. Settle the shoulders. I'm just going to do some toe taps here. Make sure you're breathing. Sitting back a little further if you want to work a little more the belly, a little taller if the belly is really talking to you. This one will get the thighs as well. And Lord knows they're already tired. Good, let's do a few more of these. Good. And then let's lengthen out, lean back just a little. Breathe in, exhale, come up, squeezing. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull the knees in. Good, let's do 3 more. Good. Here's 2. You wouldn't have done this. Good, last one. Nice work, and then come to sit in cobblers. Take a hold of the ankles or the knees. Roll the shoulders a few times. Good. So, that's the hard work done. We're going to do some cool down stretches now before your very well-deserved Shavasana. So just take the legs into whatever kind of straddle feels good for you. Let's do some side bends. Keep the toes a little flexed. Inhale, both arms up, roll on. Exhale, over to one side. Good, travel through, breathe in. Exhale, good. Just enjoying that stretch through the side ribs. Just enjoying the rest for your legs. Good, let's do 1 more each side. Good. All right, so we're going to bring the right foot, we're going to bend that right knee. Bring the left leg in a little. So the right foot is on the left thigh. Good, we're going to do a forward bend here. So turn towards that extended leg. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, and just fold yourself down over that leg. You can always take the right hand onto the outside of the left leg Don't sort of crank on it, but just bring yourself a little more centered over that leg as you come down, negotiate. Might be that you're here, that's just fine, just play with it. You can be static or you can wiggle around here. We're just trying to stretch through that right hip, lower back. Good. Couple of breaths here. Little flexion through those left toes if that's okay for the hamstring. Good, very gently come up. Keep the legs exactly where they are. Inhale up the right arm. Exhale, place it behind you. Left hand on that opposite knee for a twist. Shoulders are down. You're pushing into that backhand to lengthen the spine, lifting through the chest. Left toes standing to attention. Good. Couple of breaths here, soft through the neck and shoulders. Good. Next inhale, back to center. Then we're just going to take that left leg, bring it either shin side or thigh side of the lower leg. And if possible, you can stack the knees here. That might not be available, so you can just keep that front foot on the floor. Come to wherever is sort of a good stretch for you through that left hip. Roll the shoulders. We'll just take a few breaths here. If this feels like a big enough stretch, stay here. If you fancy a little more sensation, you can always come into a bit of a forward bend, but that is not for everyone. So practicing that honesty, that kindness, that sensible use of your yogic energy. Good. Another breath here. Good. And then very gently inhale up. We're going to unpretzel. We're just going to come back to cobblers. Where we're going to take a little back bend. So turn the hands behind you. Palms are reaching. Lean back a little. And then lift through the belly, the chest, the heart. Push the feet together, spread the toes, and enjoy that glorious stretch. Good. Let's tuck the chin, walking the hands out of that. And let's do all of that on the other side. So extend the right leg. Left foot into that right thigh, hopefully. All right, so turn towards that extended leg. Inhale, grow tall through the side ribs. Exhale, coming down, perhaps taking that left hand to the outside of the right leg. And you can just either frame the foot if that feels more comfortable, frame the leg, negotiate, or just settle in here. We're going to take about 5 breaths in this stretch. Breathe into the back, soften the shoulders away from the ears, and just enjoy. Good. On an inhalation, slowly coming up. Keep the legs exactly where they are. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, place it behind you. The beginning of the twist is there. Right hand, left knee. Sitting tall, lifting through the chest. A little flexion through those right toes. Enjoying that twist. Check in with neck and shoulders, and we'll take a couple more breaths here. Good. Inhale to come back to center. Good. Exhale. All right. And then we're going to take that right leg. It can either be shin side, thigh side. Maybe the knees will stack. It doesn't matter. Just come into whatever is appropriate for you right now. Good. Sitting tall. Trying to get the sit bones down. And just feeling that stretch through the hip. Good. And you can stay right here, or if you want, perhaps a forward bend is calling to you. Just play around with it. Navigate what feels good for you at the end of your practice. Soften the shoulders. Breathe into the back. Soften the belly. Relax the face, smoothing out the forehead. Soften the eyes, the lips, the jaw. Good. One more full breath in and out here. And then on an inhalation, gently coming up. Good. Our pretzel. We'll come back to cobblers. And this time we'll just stay sitting tall. Fingertips to the side. Just have a little bounce with those thighs. Those poor thighs. Good. Come to stillness. Take the hands just to help close up those knees. Gently walk the legs in front. And we're going to finish with a little forward bend here. So, reaching up. Gentle, gentle. Exhale. Coming down. Watch the shoulders. Slide them back. Keep a little bend in the knees. And again, you can negotiate here with just softening the back, sort of closing ourselves up after all that stretching wide open. Relax the neck and take a couple of breaths. Just giving yourself a mental pat on the back for showing up, for doing the work, for having that yoga discipline, that tapas, to put your time into your practice. That's why it's a practice. It's never kind of done. All right, so very gently inhale, walk the hands up. Good, have a little tap of the legs, and we are ready for a very well-deserved Shavasana. So get maybe warm things on, grab a blanket if you want one, and just come to lie down on your mat. If your lower back is a little sore, you can always put a blanket, pillow, a folded blanket or a pillow under the knees, or you can keep the knees bent, knocked together. Just lying down, making sure the shoulders are down from the ears. You can have palms up or down, a little weight from the body, or the hands can be on the belly. Maybe just roll the head and then come to center, closing the eyes. Take a nice easy breath in and let's sigh out and exhale. Good, let's do two more. Breathe it in. Sigh it out. Last one, breathe in. Good. And then just settling in, relaxing, restoring, feeling supported by the earth as you melt down, and simply rest.